Give a fuck.
I was like, make sure you check out that fucking bad podcast, whatever the fuck it is. Me and my boy Bossy talking about shit.
Oh, you shouted us out.
What the hell do you think I shout out?
Simpsons game.
No, why the hell would I do that? They don't pay me.
Because you fucking been plugging it up my ass, and I was the one who knew about it before you did.
When have I plugged it up your ass?
Plug it all the time. You gotta get Simpsons checked out, Steve. All the fucking time.
When the hell did I say that?
All the goddamn time.
Oh my god, you're such a liar.
Every time you fucking come over here.
I play it when I come over here, yeah.
Oh, look at the Odin's son. Wait, no, come back.
Yes, I'm sure we have
Fucking sell all my shit to Jarvis.
Jarvis is a scroll, you know.
He was a scroll. Now I think he's dead now. But anyways.
Are you recording right now?
Yeah, fucking recording, bitch.
I thought you were doing a test recording.
No, I didn't test record shit. Test record these nuts.
Jesus Christ.
Anyways.
Hush, Hawkeye. This is serious.
So, what we were talking about. Oh, I should have quit that.
You're not doing the split screen thing?
No, I can't do it that way.
Oh. Well, that sucks.
It's a PC game. It sucks for you.
Why does it suck for me?
I don't know.
I'm not going to tell my story now.
You gotta tell it.
No, I'm not.
Why?
Because it needs to be told, like, they need to see me as I tell the story.
They'll see you.
No, they won't.
Yeah, they will.
You just say you're not doing split screen.
No, we can't see it. They'll see you. God damn.
God damn.
It's still recording it the regular way. It's gonna look like the normal way.
All right, let me finish this real quick. Talk about something.
You're such a fucking asshole. I'd like to talk about how much of an asshole you are.
You're an asshole.
You're an asshole. You know who I fucking hate?
What?
Fucking Wanda.
Wanda Sykes?
This bitch. No, Wanda Sykes.
Oh,
Wanda
Scarlet
Sykes
Witch.
okay, too.
Oh, okay.
I was reading that new X-Men,
Uh-huh.
and it's actually a really good one. I told you should read it, but you don't fucking ever listen to me.
I'm reading other shit.
Anyways, whenever you do get around to reading it, you'll see. I told you the whole story, right? Like it's got like the young X-Men are like back through like the real X-Men time. I told you about that, right?
Like, before House of M?
No, they got like the original X-Men like when they were kids.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they brought them back to the future and stuff.
Yeah.
So, what ended up happening was, which I was very angry about, Jean is like little 16-year-old Jean.
Yeah.
You know, she's young. She doesn't know what's going on, you know. She's young, you know. Young girl. Confused. And, she fucking just so happened to be peeking into this bitch's fucking mind.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And she saw all that M-Day shit. So she like freaks out. She's like, oh my god, you fucking bird. She like tried to attack her and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, she had some valid points. Like, what the fuck? She's an Avenger. You let her be an Avenger. You wiped out the entire mutant fucking race. Like, what the fuck's wrong with you people? And fucking started giving them, you know. And everybody was just kind of like, you know, no, don't worry about it. We're cool. Like, even I think Thor was like, young lady, calm down. 'Tis something. And she was like, shut the fuck up. She like blasted him. And then stupid, what's her name, like, did something to her where she like sunk her into the ground or something. I don't know. It wasn't cool.
So young Jean read the mind of present day Scarlet Witch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. She saw that House of M shit.
Yeah. And this is all new X-Men.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll get on that.
It's pretty cool.
Cause I haven't finished House of M yet.
Oh really?
No, I'm in the middle of reading that, and then
It's really good.
I just finished up Supergirl.
They fucked your boy Parker up real bad. Fucked him up.
Whatever.
That guy always gets fucked up. That guy's a bitch. You need to move on from him.
No, never.
Oh, really? But anyways, let me show you because I know you haven't seen any of this shit either. The fucking. Oh wait.
All right, so you ready for my story now?
If you want to tell it now, you can. Look at that Gambit.
Are you still in the middle of talking about shit?
I thought we were gonna talk about stuff.
Okay. Okay, so basically, it takes my girlfriend, who I love very much. I'm just going ahead and put that out there. It takes her a very long time to watch shit. Like, even with her sister, when they're watching, like, their little fucking Teen Mom and Real Housewives of Budapest shows or whatever, sometimes those shows stack up. And you know, in her defense, I get it. You know, she's working. She's got shit to do. You know, she doesn't know how to multitask like, you know, the best of us do. But still, dude, it's like, you know, she dragged you down. 'Cause you know me, I like to binge watch shit on Netflix. The season is there, and it's not even Netflix. Just anytime I got like a whole like buttload of shows that I gotta watch, and they're right there for the watching. If I got the time to do it, I'm gonna sit there and watch them. Because with me being a night person and all, you know, I stay up late at night, plenty of time for me to watch it because I ain't got shit to do. So me being a genius that I am, you know, I kind of felt sorry for her because I was like in the middle of another show watching it, and I was like, oh hey, you know, you want to watch something? And she was like, sure. I was like, all right, well, I was about to start watching Prison Break because that's on Netflix. You want to watch that? And she was like, yeah, sure. So first night, put it on. It's a really good show, and I think we watched like four or five episodes straight, binge watch. At least that's her type of binge watching. 4 or 5 episodes straight, and then she's like, all right, well, I think that was the last one for me for tonight. Like, I'm about to go to bed. So, you know, she ends up going to sleep. I look at the clock. It's like fucking 10, 11 o'clock at night. I was like, God damn it. You know, and you know me, dude. I don't go to bed till like
12:30,
3 o'clock.
After you get off work.
Well, yeah, well now it's changed. But this before I started a new job, like I used to go to bed at like fucking. In fact, I still go to bed at like 2 or 3 every night. But I'm sitting there. It's like 10, 11 o'clock, and I'm like, come on, man. Like, you know, this show is getting good. Because the thing about Prison Break, man, they're fucking cliffhangers. If I would have watched that shit when it was live, when they were showing it on TV, I would have blew my brains out. Because their cliffhangers are killer.
I don't think it's that good.
Man, I thought it was good. Or I think it's good. And I'm still watching it. So, like, she goes to sleep. You know, I gotta wait for her to kind of, like, doze off and actually go into dreamland. I can't watch it on TV like we were normally doing, because, you know, you never know when she'll wake up and have to go to the bathroom or something, or maybe, like, something happens and she'll wake up. Or in her sleep, you know, she'll probably hear, like, a little theme song and everything going on, and she might wake up and be like, oh, what the fuck are you doing while you're watching it on me, you know? So I came up with the genius idea to break out ye old tablets and start watching it on there. I plug it in, put on my headphones, I lay down, like, cause like she lays on my right side, so I kind of lay like this with my leg posted out, so that way I can put the pad right here, right in between my legs, so that way she can't see like the brightness of the screen.
You're a big piece of shit. Big piece of shit.
I just do. Like in that one night before I went to sleep, I probably got to like episode 10. Okay, we left off on 5. So like from then on, ever since then, I've just been like 2 steps ahead of her, or like actually fucking 2 seasons ahead of her. I'm on fucking season.
How does that make you feel when you go back and watch the same episode and you know that you've already done it?
Well, see, here's the thing. Because I feel good because I sit there and I watch it with her, and she's enjoying the show and I'm enjoying the show. It's funny because while I'm watching it, I have to kind of like remember what's gonna happen, and I gotta act surprised, or I gotta remember the same emotions I had when I first seen it.
You're the worst type of person. You're the worst type of person. There's a special place in hell for people like you, man.
Hey, people could be doing worse, okay? There's people who have like a fucking, you know, Tiger had a whole string of women around the world.
Where does it stop? Okay, you starts with Prison Break. Next thing you know, you're gonna be having orgies and shit. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
You know what? Maybe that's how people start. You know,
yeah,
because they gotta think of how to like keep that secret.
They start with Prison Break so they can feel that fucking that spark that's missing in the bedroom. You know, my TV life is really dead right now. I need to spice it up a little bit. I think I'm gonna start cheating on Prison Break shows.
Whatever, man. Tell you right now, my relationship is so good. So happy in my relationship.
Yeah, because you're fucking double dipping, you piece of shit. It's fucking terrible.
Hey, It's either that, or I gotta sit around waiting for her to watch fucking Prison Break, okay?
God forbid
How'd I wait for her? Shit, we would still be on season 1 when they're trying to break out of fucking prison, okay? I'm on season 3. I'm out of the goddamn prison. Like, Jesus Christ. Can't wait that long. I'm telling you, the suspense kills me, okay?
Maybe you should explain to her that she's not meeting your Prison Break needs rather than cheating on her.
No.
Have you ever thought about just telling her, hey, I'd really like it if you'd watch more Prison Break with me.
I can't.
So I don't have to fucking cheat on you and go elsewhere for my Prison Break fix.
No, you see, this is how you gotta do it, though.
Now you just resent her for her Prison Break watching skills.
No, because, it's the lesser of two evils, Like, yeah, she's dragging me down when it comes to my show watching. Like, she's dragging me down, okay? But, I can somewhat live with that, I take matters in my own hands and I take care of it, I can't drag her down in life by saying, hey, come and watch more shows with me and lose sleep and don't get your work done so we can get fucking evicted out of the house.
Sounds like you're in a terrible relationship. Oh shit, it's the Rhino. Fuck. I'm not ready for this shit. He's gonna fuck my ass up. Fuck, did he go? Oh shit, there he is. Anyways, so yeah, aside from your Prison Break shows, that's good. But so you started to read these stupid DC comics. Oh, let me revive this guy right here.
Like, yeah, you take a peek.
Yeah, how's that going?
It's very confusing because I got lucky with Supergirl. Because I was under the impression...
You're lucky. I told you everybody likes Supergirl.
Well, no, this is before I knew that. Because this is where DC fucked up with New 52, is that, because before New 52, I never read DC comics, really. I mean, I may have read, like, a couple Superman and Spider-Man comics when I was a little kid and didn't know better. But other than that, I've been Marvel and Image, since forever.
Oh, shit.
So, like, the past couple months is, I was like, we've been playing Injustice, and Injustice kind of, like, made me go, maybe I should, like, give DC a little chance, and
try me
up. But the problem with DC is really hard to start reading their comics, because there's so much shit that happened. Like, with Marvel, I don't know why, but Marvel is so much easier to like, just jump in.
This is better.
Maybe it is, but there's, like, so much shit that happened in DC, like Batman died.
He didn't die. He came back. They thought he was dead.
No, like he died to kill Darkseid, and somehow he came back.
Get him away from me! He's fucking me up.
He's got a kid and all this other bullshit.
He's half Damian, whatever the hell.
That Damian arc started like back in 2000.
Yeah, but they changed it now because they killed Damian in the original one, and now he's not dead anymore.
All I'm saying is that a lot of shit happened in DC. Then eventually they got to the point where they were like, hey, here's New 52. And I was under the impression that New 52...
Oh my god! I'm sorry. Oh, fuck. Go ahead, what you were saying.
I was under the impression, you asshole.
Dude, he fucking Rhino charged right into me, bro.
I don't care. You knew you were going to die anyway.
I didn't know that.
I was under the impression that New 52 would start from the beginning with everything. Like, everything restarted from issue 1. And they were talking about how some stories might change, kind of like how Marvel did Ultimate Comics. They were talking about how shit was going to change and start from the beginning. Apparently, that's not true. Some kind of fucking event happened in the original DC universe that, like, reset everything for New 52. And, like, some stories started from the beginning and other stories are still kind of continuing off of where they left off. Some bullshit like that. Because... like in Batman #1 that I read, they got Damian already in the house. We're talking about Damian. Dick's still Nightwing. Jason Todd is Red Hood. All that shit. So I'm like still, I figured they would have started all over from like Bruce Wayne, Teen Tarantino, all sort of bullshit.
Oh no, they don't go that crazy with it.
But Supergirl, like I said, I got lucky because they actually started from the beginning with her, where she's on Krypton before it explodes, and they send her off to Earth, right?
Yeah, because it's a different Supergirl now.
Come on, Power Girl?
No, Power Girl. No, I don't know. Fucking one of the girls.
That's what I'm saying. See, it's confusing, isn't it?
No, I don't know anything about Power Girl, so that's confusing.
the Power Girl was always like the ultimate version of Supergirl. Like they're the same character, just from two different universes. Works like that. It's confusing, dude. And then I started reading Suicide Squad, which is it's about the death row inmates who the government put like this secret team together where they carry out these missions and shit, where they're kind of like they're carrying out the mission so they can get freed. And it's got Deadshot, Harley Quinn, El Diablo, King Shark, which I only know like two of those people. I just fucking name. I don't know anybody else.
I don't know any of those people either.
Yeah, King Shark is actually like a fucking man shark, like think Street Shark, you know Street Shark?
Yeah.
Just picture that. That's King Shark. And he's like,
does he have a hat? Like a mafia hat?
No. But there was this one cool part where they told him to go hide in the woods because like he couldn't like fucking disguise himself like everybody else. And this dude tried to kill like the team, and he ended up running off into the woods, and he runs into King Shark, and he's like, I like the necklace. And then it just cuts to a scene where he's running out of the woods with a fucking necklace around his neck. I was like, did you just jack that dude's chain?
Jack his chain?
Jack his fucking
Dude,
chain.
that's really cool.
so that was actually pretty funny. But I started reading that, and then I kind of dabble in Batman.
Oh, he just uppercutted me.
But it's alright, dude. It's just, like I said, it's kind of confusing where, you know, you figure they're going to restart from the beginning and they don't.
They got some good shit going on in Marvel, dude. I don't know if you know, but my girl Angela is about to show up. Angela from Spawn.
Marvel?
Yes, she's in
Spawn from India.
I know that, but she's going to show up in Marvel.
Like, who's Angela again? The Spawn Hunter?
The Spawn Hunter, yeah.
Oh, okay. Why is she coming to Marvel?
Because the dude that helped created her won the lawsuit, so he gets to use her, and he works for Marvel now. He doesn't work for Image anymore.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. She's going to show up at the end of Age of Ultron. My dick's really hard for her, because I liked her a lot.
Yeah.
And, all this fucking shit I got, all this loot from beating his ass. So that's going to be coming up. I'm excited about that. I've been reading this Thanos, it's a Thanos, it's like a mini-series, and it's just like about how he got to be Thanos. It starts from when he was born.
Yeah.
Dude, it's one of the best, like, most interesting comics I've read, like, character story-wise. Like, it's really cool. It's really, really gory. But the story is really interesting, because, I mean, I didn't know a whole lot about Thanos. I just kind of liked him because he was Thanos.
Yeah.
And I like the way he ran in Marvel vs. Capcom 2. I don't know if you ever saw that.
That's the only reason why I know him is from Marvel vs. Capcom.
Yeah. So, I've been reading that. That's really good. The artwork's really good in that, too.
Yeah.
And then, I started reading regular X-Men again, because it's all chicks now, and it's got my girl Rachel Gray in it, which is really cool. And then, what is the other one that I was reading? I got back into Gambit a little bit. I got out of him for a while, I told you, because he was kind of boring. Because he was doing, like, he was basically fucking Nathan Drake. And you just go around and steal shit.
Yeah.
But,
I don't get the appeal of Gambit. I never have. Besides the fact that he shoots playing cards.
You don't get the appeal of Gambit? What the
I don't get why everybody likes Gambit so much, dude. Like, I mean,
he's fucking cool.
His powers are cool, but as far as like his own comic,
Where's a trench coat?
and
Trench coats are in, dude.
no, they're not.
They fucking are.
No,
I used to wear a trench coat when I was in high school.
Oh my god, dude. I just never got the appeal of Gambit. Okay. I mean, like I said. It's cool that he has playing cards and he uses them as weapons. I like that he has the pole, you know.
He talks really cool too. He talks in a cool Cajun accent.
Cool accent. Let me rephrase it.
He's all, oh, bonjour, mon cher.
Let me rephrase it. I think Gambit's cool. I like him. I just don't understand why people like him so much. That's what I don't get. Like,
he's a ladies' man.
Maybe I should read the comics to get more info on him, because I just don't find him that much of an interesting character.
He doesn't really. Well, this is kind of weird, because this is later in his life. Like this is him kind of going back to his thieving roots.
Yeah.
He's not X-Man Gambit. Like he was X-Man Gambit, hanging out at the mansion, teaching the students like during AVX. But then now he's just rolling out now. He just ran into Rogue again recently, which is always nice. I like seeing them together.
Yeah, I like Rogue.
She's cool. I guess she's got her superpowers back now, which is cool.
Super strength and flight?
I think so.
Nice.
I don't know if she's fired or anything, but she stopped the train in my X-Men comic.
Yeah.
Yeah, by putting her foot down. The thing, the way that I would always want to stop a train if I was on it, put your foot down. No. You're driving on it. You're on the train. You put your foot in the dirt and you just go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's how she did it.
Spider-Man style.
Spider-Man can't do that.
Yeah, he can.
He never did.
Yeah, he did. Spider-Man 2.
Spider-Man wishes he could do that. Spider-Man gets fucked up by everybody now, dude.
That's okay.
And Arb was telling me about this new thing they're doing called The Guardians, where it's got some other weird people, and it's got my girl Jenny and Superior. Whatever. Is Taskmaster? Oh shit, Taskmaster.
Oh man, one thing that's, and we've talked about this before, I'm really getting tired of the whole killing people in comics.
Dude, you gotta deal with it.
I'm dealing with it, but I still just, and then another thing too, that I just recently stumbled upon when I listened to some other podcasts about comics.
Oh shit.
That I never really noticed. And they were talking about how no matter what the event is, no matter how bad it is, at the end of the day, they always end up back where they started, where like nothing ever happened.
That's not true.
That sucks.
House of M wasn't like that. House of M fucking raped, dude.
Okay, but and that's the problem is like you have something like House of M happen, but then you have other events where they act like nothing ever happened, like Civil War, where that was a big event.
They don't act like that never happened.
Now everybody's all good.
They don't act like that didn't happen. And then
like,
Secret Invasion, they didn't act like that happened either.
Here's another thing too. Here's another good example is Superior Spider-Man. Like I haven't read the latest comic, but I'm just saying I haven't read the latest comic, but at the rate they're going right now, if like let's say 2 years from now I start reading Superior Spider-Man or just reading like the next Marvel event,
he probably won't
Superior
still
Spider-Man
be around.
is in there and it's Doc Ock. I'm like, okay, dude, that's cool that you still have Superior Spider-Man rolling around.
No, he's not gonna be around.
Because when I read the comic where he deletes Parker, spoilers, where he deletes Parker from his memory for good, the whole time running through my head, dude, like it doesn't register as like peril for me, dude, because I know at the end of the day they're gonna find some bullshit way to get him back in his body.
Well, yeah, but
gonna, like get his life back together.
Obviously, hello.
Hey, sorry guys, I wasn't myself. It was Doc Ock, and then 10 years later, go like, oh, remember when Doc Ock took your body? Ha ha ha.
Dude, of course. That's the way it's supposed to be.
I don't know.
You have to just enjoy the shit while you're reading it, dude.
I do.
No, you
but it's hard to enjoy it when like shit doesn't have that effect on you, like in Fear itself when they break Captain America's shield. Normally you look at that, you're like, oh shit, like he just broke Captain America's shield. But like in the back of your mind, like, yeah, Tony's probably gonna take his shield and put it in the forge and fucking repair it or something.
Yeah, but it's got a big ass scar on it now. See, so they still acknowledge it. That's the whole thing. As long as they acknowledge it.
Okay, but cool. But you still have the problem though with people dying and coming back. I don't like that.
Well, that's just the way of life. More people would be happy with them coming back than there would be with them staying dead.
I understand, but it gets to the point where it's like, why the fuck do you even need to kill them if you're gonna bring them back anyway?
You know how many readers they lost to Spider-Man because they did the Doc Ock shit?
I don't know.
A lot. I read the news articles or the fan mail in the back of the comic.
Mm.
I don't think I'm supposed to go this way. But, yeah, people were like straight up fucking, oh, I'm so pissed off. I don't believe you did that to Parker. I'm not reading this shit anymore. I've been reading Spider-Man since I was like fucking 12 or whatever,
But there's like so many different Spider-Man comics though.
Not anymore, not in print. I mean, they have the Avenging Spider-Man, the Ultimate one, and I think some other one. And I don't know if Avenging is superior or not. It may even be superior.
I think Avenging is just a team-up comic. I was doing some research into that. I don't know, it really takes the effect out of it, dude. When you're sitting there watching shit and you're just like, Oh yeah, it's like who cares if Bucky dies? He'll come back.
Bucky's dead. Bucky's been dead, hasn't he?
I don't know. I heard he came back. I heard he really didn't die in Fear Itself.
I don't think he did die though. Didn't he just get stabbed or something?
He got his arm blown off, his mechanical arm.
Yeah, okay, big deal.
And then he got fucking hammered through the chest, and he fucking died. Okay.
I got symbiote shit on me. I'm gonna fuck these guys up. Well, you know, I mean, it happens, man.
I'm just saying, it loses its effect, dude. Like when you sit up there and kill somebody off.
It's just
like right now, Ultimate Comics, Peter Parker's dead. Miles Morales is a new Spider-Man.
That's because they did that to set that up for him.
That's fine.
It's an alternate universe.
I think that's cool. And you know what?
Because
That's another reason why I like Ultimate Universe is because from what I've read, when people die, they're fucking dead. And I'm like, good.
Yeah, because that's not the main continuity.
That's fine.
That's then they read Ultimate stuff because they do that shit all the time.
I'm going to go back into reading Ultimates because I was like, it's cool that you kill somebody off, they're dead, and you move on. You keep on going, dude. Like, if you got to come up with another bullshit Captain America character, be my guest and do it. But, you know, it's like, stop killing people off, and then be like, oh, yeah, Doctor Strange came through and did some kind of spell, and he's back now, and as long as people don't fucking poke him behind his knee, he won't fucking die again and some bullshit like that, you know? You don't understand what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
Like if you read a comic, like what are you reading right now? Who's your guy you like a lot?
Thanos probably.
Okay, Thanos. We'll use that as an example. When you read Annihilation and Drax came through and killed Thanos, did you really go like, oh no, Thanos? You in the back of your mind, you had to have been like,
yeah, I did really go, oh no, Thanos, because
but dude,
I don't like seeing anything bad happen to him.
But he's gonna be back.
I know he's gonna be back, but I didn't like seeing it. But that man ripped his heart out.
Yeah, but you know he's gonna be back.
I know he's gonna be back, but it's still, I didn't want to see it happen.
Like when I watch TV shows, man, and they kill like a character off. Like let's say they're in season 3 and they kill a character off who's been there since season 1. You sit there and you're like, holy shit, dude! Like I can't believe they killed him. Where are they gonna go from here?
It's not Walking Dead, dude.
It's not the same in comics.
It's not Walking Dead. If you want to see shit like that, read
Walking Dead's the same way, dude. Like I've been reading Walking Dead from issue 1, and when they kill off certain people, dude, who you've been reading since issue 1, you're like, oh shit! Like they killed him. Like what the fuck? Like I said, dude, it hasn't happened yet, as far as I know. Like I gotta catch up.
They're gonna kill Rick.
Where I'm at, huh?
They're gonna kill Rick.
That's what people are talking about.
He said he will. He's like, if I keep doing this comic series, I have to kill him.
That's fine if he does that. I'm not talking about Ray. I'm talking about Michonne. Because I like Michonne in the comics.
You would.
And there's going to be a time where she's going to fucking die, dude. And I'm going to be heartbroken, you know? Just like I said with your boy Daryl in the show, there's going to be a time when your boy Daryl dies, and like,
I don't know if they're gonna. Man. I don't know if they're gonna kill him.
Dude.
They have those shirts at Hot Topic. Have you seen them?
No.
It says Daryl dies, we riot.
I'm sorry, dude. That's what they do, man. I've been reading that comic, and
but he wasn't in the. He wasn't in the comic.
I know, but in the comics, they will build people up, and they will get you like on their side, or they'll get you a like and be like, oh man, I love this guy, I love this guy. And next thing you know, they're fucking getting their throat ripped out. And you're like, God damn it, like what am I gonna do? I don't even want to read this anymore, but I gotta figure out what's going on, you know? And it's like I don't get that when you read like Marvel and DC shit, because you're like, oh yeah, fucking Bruce Wayne died.
You don't care. You don't care if anything bad happens to people in Marvel.
No, I
don't.
Why not?
So you could. I could fucking. Spider-Man could. I could fucking throw a dildo up Peter Parker's ass, and you'd be like, meh.
He's not dead.
As far as you know, he is.
Like,
dude, he's been gone.
Prime example. When I read the one where he erases him out of his brain, I was like, yeah, he'll be back.
Okay, look. This is the thing. I'm gonna explain it to you right now. You haven't been reading that as long as I have. You know how long he's been gone for? He's been gone for almost a year, dude.
Parker?
Yeah. Like, that's a year without Peter Parker. What the fuck? How long do you want him to stay gone for? Forever?
Yes. If you kill him.
That's enough.
If you kill him.
It's the best of both worlds.
No.
I'm just saying, you're kind of like, oh, whatever, he's going to come back, He's not coming back any fucking time soon, dude.
They're going to find some bullshit.
Like,
the only person right now who got a pass where they made it seem like he died, but he came back, was Tony when he did the whole like World's Most Wanted where he erased his brain, he got brain dead. Because technically he didn't die, he just fucking erased his brain, okay? And then they booted him back up and they're like, oh, you know, we got his memory backed up on this chip because, you know, he's pretty much a damn computer. So we're just going to restart him and, you know, before Civil War happens, and he'll be right as rain. Like, he may, like, forget some shit and not know what else happened after this time period, but, I mean, he'll still be Tony. I'm like, okay, dude, you know what? I'll jump on that, dude, but, like the other example was, when, in Civil War, when Peter Parker unmasked himself, I was like, that was a really big deal, dude, 'cause I was like, oh, shit, like, cause, you know, when I got into Civil War, it was like years after it came out, so I didn't know how the aftermath was with Spider-Man, because I knew he was still walking around and shit, but I was like, so how is Spider-Man now that everybody knows who he is? But then, like, I found out later on, it was like, oh, Doctor Strange did some weird spell where as long as no one fucking figures out his identity without his permission, then, you know, his identity is safe. But if someone finds it out, then everybody goes back to Civil War where they know who Spider-Man really is. I was like, oh my fucking god, dude. Like, come on.
They did another thing too with him where they had I can't remember what was gonna happen, and it had something to do with Mephisto. Like, he was gonna, I don't remember. He ended up having to do a deal with Mephisto where Mary Jane like wouldn't remember who he was. Like, their relationship would basically just disappear.
Mm-hmm.
And he would have to, like, it was similar to that.
That's when they got married, right?
He basically just started over. Yeah, because it had something to do with their kids or something. Because they had like a miscarriage, I think. I don't remember, but yeah, they did another thing similar like that with them too. I mean, they do that shit from time to time. But like I said, he's gonna come back. It's not a big deal. Like, how long he stays gone for is really, you know, that's the big deal.
Yeah, but knowing that takes it away from me when someone dies, and it's like I can't sit up there and say, "Holy
you don't
shit,
know,
they
maybe
just killed Thor." Like, what the fuck are they gonna do now? It's like I automatically think Thor's dead. Okay, they'll find some way to bring him back.
Well, that's just you being cynical, dude.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I know how the fucking game works.
Well, I know how it works too. It doesn't stop me from enjoying it. What the fuck? My computer's freezing.
I'm not saying I don't enjoy it. I'm just saying that it loses its effect when you kill someone major off, and, you know, they want you to say, oh no, you killed the Thing, when really you're just like, oh man, they killed the Thing. He'll be back though.
You don't know that though.
I know.
Johnny
Storm is back.
Well, he didn't really die though. Well, actually, you know what? He did die, but you know who brought him back though?
Who?
My boy Annihilus.
Oh my god.
Putting all them bugs up in his shit. And Annihilus is back too.
Now explain this to me. So, like, Johnny Storm dies.
Yeah.
Everybody mourns. Everybody grieves.
Yeah.
He's dead.
Yeah.
They go off and do their own thing.
Yeah. Spider-Man George.
Johnny comes back.
Yeah.
So
he came back as evil Johnny though.
So does he just come back? Is he back to normal though? Like, is he still evil?
Dude, you know, I honestly haven't seen him in anything. I think the last time I saw him was in Spider Island, maybe? But other than that, dude, I haven't seen his ass in anything.
Well, figure out someone who died and came back, and, like, how is it that when they come back, do they just go on about their day and put their costume back on? They just make references to how they died 5 times before?
It depends. I mean, like, dude, Cap came back, and after he came back, it was kind of a big deal. Like, he didn't go right back into being Captain America.
Well, yeah, he's a fucking full-blown secret agent for S.H.I.E.L.D. now. You know, Bucky's Cap. Right?
Not anymore, no.
So he's back to being Cap.
Didn't you say you just read Fear Itself? That's when he puts on the uniform again.
Oh, okay. So he's like full-blown Captain America again.
Yeah.
And he just makes references to how he got shot and died and...
No, they don't really talk about it that much anymore because he didn't die. There's some shit going on with the Red Skull because the Red Skull's dead. And he's probably going to come back later, but he's been dead. Oh, look, I just showed up for them to fuck up the realm and get all this shit. But, I mean, dude, you just gotta take it for what it is. I've been reading comic books long enough that I know that's the way that fucking shit works, dude.
Yeah, but when you think really hard, dude, and I know you shouldn't think this hard about it, but it's like I told you before, if you can kill off Spider-Man and somehow bring him back, then what is stopping people from saying, hey man, you know how you really, like, it really affected you when Uncle Ben died? I can bring Uncle Ben back. Why wouldn't they just do that? Like, I know it's because that's what made them who they are, and that's why they do what they do. But it's like, it's not like he's gonna magically stop being Spider-Man if Uncle Ben comes back.
I think I think they actually did bring Uncle Ben back for a minute. Just saying. Well, he showed up in the anyways. But no, I mean, really, the main thing you have to look at it like is, if you're a big fan of Spider-Man, you like Peter Parker, and you read Peter Parker Spider-Man comic books, you're not gonna like Doc Ock. You're not gonna like Superior Spider-Man. You're gonna be like, you know, I've been reading this comic book. This is where it went, and now I have to deal with this shit. That's gonna bother you. You just haven't been reading them long enough to where you're reading them every month, and you're like invested in it. You know what I mean? That's my thing. Like, I was invested in that shit because I started reading it. I didn't give a fuck about Peter Parker and none of that shit. But I was like, you know what? I fucking really like Superior Spider-Man. So now I'm invested in that shit. So when it comes time where fucking Peter Parker comes back, I'm probably gonna stop reading that shit.
I don't like Doc Ock though, as Spider-Man.
That's what I'm saying.
But, and the only reason why I haven't bought any Superior Spider-Man is because I don't feel like paying fucking $5.
You haven't bought them because I buy them. No fuck you.
Well, I'm saying that's why I don't buy them, because they're fucking $5.
They're not $5. They're like $3.99.
$4 or $5, whatever.
Okay, dude, $3.99 once like a month is not too much.
Yeah, that's what Xbox.
You're being ridiculous. Well, fucking go play your Xbox, man, and have them fucking spy on you with their fucking Kinect thing. Which, by the way, you know what? I'm not gonna get one of those.
Not getting one.
I'm not gonna get one, dude. The fact that until they do something about that thing where they can spy on you, I'm not getting one. Not doing it. They don't need to be seeing me jerk off.
So you're not getting PlayStation either?
PlayStation
has an eye.
Yeah, but it's not like that. It's not a security risk where the fucking NSA is asking them about it.
Isn't it a camera?
I don't know if it is, but it's not required. You don't have to have it.
We'll see.
But no, man. Right now I'm fucking so whatever about that whole thing. I'm like, you know what? You can just fucking whatever. Because like I said, they fucking what was it? What was that thing I was telling you about earlier? Oh,
Reddit.
They were talking about that Microsoft hired. They got caught. Somebody caught the fact, like they called these people up, and it's a independent contracted company, and they basically said, we were contracted by Microsoft to go on here and thumbs up good comments about Xbox One and thumbs down the bad ones and make positive comments.
Mm-hmm.
Which, I don't know if that's illegal. I don't think it's illegal, but it's definitely sketchy business.
You don't think people do that already?
Well, no, but it's coming out, and it's actually more of a big deal because people are already pissed off about this Xbox One thing, so they really didn't need that shit to come out. You know, that's gonna fuck this shit up real bad.
I don't think that is a big deal. I don't think it's new news because I believe that that's what companies
It's
do
dishonest.
anyway.
I think it's dishonest.
Yeah, I mean, but still, I'm pretty sure it's something that people do anyway in like big corporations already. I think people are just sensitive right now just because of the shitty conference that Xbox did, and they just want to nitpick at anything they can to make them look bad. Because I mean,
well, let me ask you this.
I wouldn't be surprised if other companies break out and be like, yeah, we do that shit too.
Let me ask you this.
Does.
At E3, because you know they're going to try and fucking fix everything that they fucked up at E3. If they come out at E3 and they're like, check out all of these fucking games. Yeah, we're not just about TV, it's about the games and all that shit.
Yeah.
Is that going to change your mind on them?
Well, my mind's not made up yet. The thing that kind of keeps me from wanting to get an Xbox One right now is when you guys were telling me that they're going to start charging people to borrow games. Like if I buy Arkham City and I play Arkham City and I beat it, and like a year or two later, you're like, I never got to play Arkham City. I should go and get it. And I'm like, oh, you know, save yourself 40
$50 bucks or whatever.
Yeah, save yourself 40, 50 bucks and just borrow mine because I have it and I haven't played it in forever, like since I beat it. So just play mine.
Yeah, that's what they're doing.
And you're like, okay, cool. And you're like, oh wait, I can't play it. I gotta pay like
I don't have
bucks.
$20 to drop on it right now.
Yeah, exactly. Like. I don't know, dude. Like, it's.
Well, there's talks that Sony may be doing that too, though.
Yeah, but it's still, it sucks though, and that's what kind of deters me away from it. And I understand from a business standpoint, but you know what, man? When you charge fucking $60 a pop for your damn game, you can't expect me to buy every single game, especially when the game ain't even fucking complete. You know, because like nowadays, I had a problem with DLC when they first announced it for games because I was like, well, that's just gonna give them an excuse to actually leave shit out of the game and put shit in later and charge you for it. And the past couple years, that's what they've started doing, dude. Like, it used to be a time where they come out with a game and maybe like months later they'll be like, oh yeah, we just came out with some DLC, like it comes out blah 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 and it costs this much. And I was like, okay, fine, cool, whatever. Now, dude, they fucking announced the game and it's like the game comes out 2 months from now. And then like a week later they'll be like, yeah, we got plans to do DLC. We're going to have DLC come out like a month after the game comes out. And we're going to have like 4 DLC packs. I'm like, wow, dude, why don't you just put that in the game right now instead of just fucking nickel and diming me for every damn thing, you know?
Well, they all have, plans to, like, marketing plans and stuff like that. Like, a lot of DLC revolves around that. They're like, all right, so the DLC is going to come out at this time and all this shit.
Yeah, but if the game's not even out yet and you're already talking about DLC, it's like, then that means you're developing both of them, so why not just combine the two and put it into one game so you can justify me paying $70? Because that's another thing that people aren't looking at, too. This game's going to be $70. Maybe even more.
Dude, no, they said that they're going to be like almost 100.
I believe it.
They had some shit on, well, did you see the pricing things? They had listed some prices on Amazon. And they were saying that the Xbox was going for like $700, or the PS4 was going for like $600 again, or some shit like that, and the games were going for like $100.
PS4 is not going to be $600, dude. I think $500 tops.
That's what they said it calculated to.
Xbox could be $600 because they're putting the camera with it.
It was on Euro. Just fucking worth it. But anyways, they calculated it because it was in Euro dollars or whatever. I don't like the mechanical T-Rex right there. But yeah, $100 a game, dude. No thanks. I'll check out.
I highly doubt it's gonna be $100 a game, but I'm guarantee you, dude, $70, $80 tops. Those games are gonna be.
That'd be ridiculous.
And that's gonna suck. It's gonna suck a lot. And for them to be like, oh no, like you gotta pay to fucking borrow this game from your friend now. It's like bullshit, dude. Like. The only thing you're going to do is get more people together. Like, you're going to bring it back to where people went over each other's houses and played shit or to borrow things, because nobody feels like paying all shitload of money for the damn game. You're going to isolate everybody. Be like, hey, dude, I got Arkham World. Oh, man, let me borrow it. Fuck you, I just paid fucking $80 for this game. Like, go buy your own goddamn copy.
Yeah, it's stupid. The whole thing is stupid. Unless they come out with some fucking really good shit like Marvel vs. Capcom 4, I won't buy one of those systems. I don't play fucking video games enough, dude.
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't going to get one, but I'm just saying right now, the odds are not tipping in Xbox's favor. I'm actually more convinced with PS4 right now just because they actually show games. And I know that they did this whole thing where they're like, oh, for our press conference, when we do the Xbox One reveal, we're not going to show, like, games and stuff. That's not what it's about. We're going to show the hardware. It's like, you know what? If that's the case, then maybe you should have, like, had your press event at a fucking gadget convention or something instead of, like, making this big deal thinking that it's going to be about games, because that's how you started out, was as a game system. Like, that was the Xbox. It was a fucking game system. You had to buy the little receiver and remote just to make it a DVD player. That didn't come with it. So it started out as a game system. The other thing that people aren't noticing either is like, yeah, dude, that's cool that you can watch cable through the system. That's cool that you can do all this shit through it. But what people are forgetting is that going to be for Xbox Live Gold members, or is that going to be standard for every system to where you don't need to pay for it? Because I'm telling you right now, dude, Candace isn't going to pay $60 a year tacked on to her cable bill and anything else that runs through that system. I'm gonna pay it because I already pay for Xbox Live. You know, so like all that cable shit is convenient to me, and I barely watch cable. I watch more Netflix than I watch cable. And guess what? My 360 plays Netflix.
Right.
You know, and I don't have a problem pressing input on my TV to switch over to cable. So, like the whole like jumping back and forth on the fly shit doesn't impress me. I mean, I think it's cool that you did that and that you're trying to keep people from switching over, like, and you want to keep them on the system, but at the same time, dude, it's like that shit doesn't impress me. So, I don't know, man. I just want to play some games, and right now it's looking like when those systems come out, I'm still going to have my PS3 and 360 booted up and playing all the shit that I missed out on those, and then once they, like, get their shit together 2-3 years and be like, yeah, we're not going to charge you extra to let people borrow your game, and, you know, now games are going to be back to $60 or maybe even $50, and, you know, shit like that. Like, unless they start fixing shit at the moment, like, I don't even want a damn system.
Yeah, I don't want any of that shit either, dude.
Because I'm still happy. I haven't used my PS3 to its full extent yet. Like, I'm waiting for Last of Us to come out, because I want to get that game. I still want to play Infamous. There's like a whole bunch of shit left on these systems that I haven't played yet, so I'll be gravy for a while. You know, the launch games probably aren't going to be that good, and the new games that they do come out with probably won't be that great because they won't know how to use the damn system. So, I don't know, man. Really, really torn right now on which system to get and if I even want a damn system.
I don't want one.
I don't blame you.
I should just spend my money on Star Boost armor for Iron Man.
You know what? You should just take your $200 and buy the fucking pack for Marvel Heroes.
Then I'll get everything.
And just call it a day.
I'll get all my Jean costumes.
Fuck
I get
Xbox One.
Black
Fuck
Queen.
PlayStation 4.
Get Dark Phoenix. Oh, dude. You know how happy that would make me if I had all these Jean costumes right now?
You know what I'll do? I'll just buy a whole bunch of fucking donuts for Simpsons tapped out and just play that.
Alright. I'm ending the stream now. That's fucking uncalled for. Thanks for tuning in. Fuck Simpsons.